Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about the Atlanta Hawks and who I believe they'll be drafting this year. And it's been an interesting year because the Atlanta Hawks have exceeded expectations. And I really do believe that they're going to continue building off of this. So, sorry if the audio is a little different than usual. I'm recording in the library with like my Apple headset. But either way, let's continue with this video. Hit that like and subscribe button while you go down into the comments and tell me who do you believe the Atlanta Hawks are going to draft. So right now under contract, next year they'll have Gallinari, Bogdanovich, Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, Trey Young, Onyeka Okongwu, Chris Dunn, Cam Reddish, Kevin Herter, and Bruno Fernando. Our man Chris Dunn, who's the backup point guard, has a player option of $5 million. So it's 50-50 if he takes it. Maybe he wants another fresh start and to go somewhere else and believes he can get that $5 million, which he probably could because he's only 27, but at the same time, he might not be able to. So I believe they're going to go guard. Look, Chris Dunn didn't play. Rajon Rondo, was traded, and they need a guard, and that's Sharif Cooper. Look, Cooper's numbers will tell you a lot. He averaged over 20 points and 8 assists per game, an extreme high usage role for the Auburn Tigers. And after becoming eligible to play, the NCAA held him out for half the season while looking into his amateurism concerns. Cooper's ball handling skills are absurd. He keeps the ball close to the ground and tight to his body while creatively contorting his body and changing pace and adjusting directions in minutes notice. And his live dribble passing is also extremely high level. And the intersection of those two skills will allow him to be at least a high-level backup in the NBA, where the upside will come with his shooting and defense. And he's terrible at both of those right now. But if he can just fix his shooting and defense, the defense might not be able because he's extremely small. So his defense might not come along more than maybe being a guy who can intercept passes and occasionally poke the ball out. But if Cooper can reach his ceiling by fulfilling his shooting, he's going to be one of the best shooters and passers. I think maybe like a Kroger version of Monte Morris, which is awesome. Cooper isn't Trey Young, but there's some things that you could say they're similar with the way they handle the ball close to the ground, buzz in and out of the paint while throwing high wire live dribble passes. The Hawks could still use a long-term answer at the backup point guard. Given that Lou Williams is a free agent this summer, the team is also loaded with options all over the front court and wing. And look, Travis Schlenk has, hopefully I said that right. Tell me, how do you guys say your guys' GM for the Hawks has built one of the deepest teams in the NBA, so they can afford to take a swing on filling their point guard position cheaply with a player who plays that style that fits their offense, because you won't have to worry about shooting, because when he goes in the game, Trey Young will be out, but they'll be Gallinari, Bogdanovich, Hunter, Onyeka Okongwu has shown that the willingness to shoot threes. If they keep John Collins, he'll be there. Kevin Herter, okay, Cam Reddish, and they might bring back Solomon Hill and Tony Snell, other guys who can hit the three ball. He'll have a lot of options to pass out. Now, the other guy I could believe that they could choose to get is my man Trey Mann out of Florida. He is a pull-up shooting savant and with amazing playmaking ability. He can separate from the defenders by changing gears with ease and utilizing an impressive deceleration mixed with quick crossovers to get his step back shot. And he shot 40% from three this year, averaging 16 points per game, and most of his shots coming out of pull-ups. He also has an incredible floater, and it allows him to get into the teeth of the defense and be a threat. He also improved as a passer this year. At 6'5", he has ways to go in terms of his defensive acumen and reading complex help defenses, but there's some scoring upside with the potential to be a good defender and with size, and he'd be completely different than Trey Young. So I want to hear your guys' opinion on that one. Do you think Trey Mann would be worth it? I'm taking a sip of water. So yeah, I want to hear you guys' thoughts right there. Do you think he'd be worth that? And then the last one I have is Jared Butler. And Jared Butler is a guy I really like. He just carried our guys. He's a junior, 21 years old. I suppose he has a health concern, but he's a well-rounded point. He can play defense. He can hit threes. He can hit, he pass the ball. He's a guy who's not elite in any skill, but he's not bad at any skill. He's just very well-rounded. I think he'd be a good fit. But yeah, that's basically what I have today, guys. I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you guys think of this? And who do you think the Atlanta Hawks will be drafting with the 20th pick this year in the NBA draft? But yeah, again, that's basically it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Comment, all that good stuff. And I'll get right back to you guys. Till next time, guys. Peace. I'm milking this to 5 minutes, because that's how you get the money, guys. Gotta get the money, gotta pay the bills. I had a good month this year, or a month, good month this week, I guess.